Hey folks, Vic here with your weekly trade video, or should I say Darko has actually made the video for you on pure price action reading. The reason for this video, and for that matter all the videos that we make, is to help our traders become better. And that means better at everything about trading, because there's many important aspects of trading that you need to master. But in this specific video, Darko is going to show you how to read pure price action like a pro. And Darko explains things so incredibly well in a very, systematic and visual way, just really well illustrated. If you're serious about learning to become consistently profitable, watch this video to the end. Okay, take it all in, absorb it. It's a free video, right? But don't mistake free for no value. I've been in the trading business for a very long time, and I can tell you this is exceptionally good value. Most importantly, it's about us reaching out to help our trading community. Watch it multiple times, because you know how it is, right? The second and third time around, you always pick up something that you might have missed. Okay? Darko and I truly hope that you get great value from this video. If you do, if you would be so kind as to show us that you like it by hitting the like button, we would be very appreciative. And of course, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the button in the lower right corner of the video. Alrighty, here's Darko.
Let's go to let's just take Aussie Cat. We start from here, and it depends when I'm talking about like 25-ish minutes, and the next time we will take the next pair and we go through everything. Okay, so and the good thing with this one in here is we have no idea. Like, we are disregarding everything. We are disregarding the yearly chart. We are disregarding the monthly chart. We are disregarding the weekly chart. So therefore, we don't know if, like, when price hits this level, is this a resistance on any of these time frames, yearly, monthly, weekly? Is this support on any time frames? We don't care about that right now, because we will apply that once we are live trading. So there will be like some so-called losing trades, or losing, like when we are like now paper trading this, or just like back testing this. But by the time you combine what I'm teaching you now, pure price action reading, in alignment with the higher time frame support and resistance and trend, your accuracy will be way higher. So for the sake of this educational price action reading session, we are disregarding everything. Okay, just read price, identify swings and everything. So we start from the bottom of this chart. This was, let's just see how this so good, perfect. Okay, we just start here, and what we look for, I'm telling you the story before it becomes hindsight. Every time we get, like, this is a swing, comes down, every time we make a higher high, higher close, we mark that level as a new swing. Okay, now we mark this level. As soon as we make a higher high, higher close, that's it. Okay, so price is this one in here, made a lower low, lower close. That means 8 times out of 10, price will be making a lower high and a lower low, lower close, at least a double bottoming. Okay, and you never know where the logic level is at support and resistance. If there is no logic level of support and resistance, you take the 618 fib. I think I have said this like at least 1 million times. Okay, so there was a logic level of support and resistance. Price hits that level. This is the mark. This is this level in here. We mark the low and see if we make a lower low, lower close. We sure did. Lower low, lower close. Now we mark this level for a potential entry with a higher high stop loss. Price never got there, but we managed to make a lower high. Price is still 8 times out of 10 makes a lower high and a lower low. Okay, price makes a lower low and a lower close. Okay, here. here. Okay, and then we are like rangy-ish, and now price is bottoming out. We are not making significantly lower closes. That should be a warning sign that this is coming to an end. Okay, and like I said, we have no idea if this is a level of support. Okay, now we are marking this level. Depends on your broker. This made a higher high, higher close. Now you need to shift your mind from down to up. That's all you need to do. There is no more shorting when you see a higher high, higher close above the swing. Okay? And now you are reversing your mindset from looking for shorts to looking for longs. Where do you long? First place is support and resistance. If there is no support and resistance, you take the 618 fib. Okay? In this specific case, well, there was a level of support. Does this make sense to you risk reward wise? Maybe not. Maybe it's much more easier to draw a fib and take the 618 fib. Okay? And now we are marking this level to see if you are making a higher high, higher close. Did we do so? Yes. Okay? Price is giving you a higher high, higher close. Now price is telling you this is the low, this is the swing that we are marking. 8 times out of 10, price is making a higher low and a higher high. Okay, is there any logic level of support? Yes. Okay, if you don't trust, for whatever reason, if you want to take another level, the 618 fib or this level, either way, you're looking for a long opportunity. And now this level becomes, you're marking this level to see if we get a higher high, higher close. Okay, price do so. And there are some micro swings. Focus on the bigger one. Always focus on the bigger one. Okay, now you have a higher high, higher close. It started in here and it ended in here. Okay. So that means 8 times out of 10, price will make another higher low and a higher high. Let's see if that was the case. Price makes a higher low. Was this a logic level to enter? I would say no. This level in here would have made sense to me. And if the risk reward doesn't make sense for whatever reason, I will take the 618 fib. Okay? And then let me just take this away and see to see if we are making a higher high, higher close. There will be no cheating involved. Yes, it is a higher high, higher close. I'm just moving. Let's just take these two lines and mark the bottom and the top. Okay, we did make a higher high, higher close. What does that mean? 8 times out of 10, higher low and a higher high. Were there any logic level to enter? Well, yeah, but you might say, Darko, look at the risk. It depends where your target is. Like if you're targeting like up in here, well, the risk reward makes definitely sense. But let's just skip the trade management part of it. Let's just turn this into a pure price action reading session. Ignore everything else. Higher time frame support and resistance, the risk ratio, all the goody stuff. Let's just read price. Okay? And the thing is that, like, you might say, but Darko, this is easy. I get this. And I usually joke when we used to have live sessions when my audience were like typing. He said, Darko, this is easy. I get this. It's higher high, higher close, pull back, entry. And I always joke and say, no, you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be a struggling trader. Okay, so don't tell me that you get this. Unless you are a very high level of stage 4 trading, because this is not a rocket science. It's simple, but it's not easy. Okay, it's simple to understand, but it's hard to apply. Okay, but once you understand this and you put this into a context with the higher time frame, you put proper trade management into it, hands on, hands off. You know about risk exposure, you know about red flag news, and you also know about the red flag news correlation, and you know how to identify trend. You have patterns. Well, now all of a sudden you become a professional trader. This should not take you long to get this. You know, go do exercises and let me know the outcome. Okay? So yeah, there was a logic level to end, and price made another higher high, higher close, and this was where everything started. Sorry, let me make this correct. Okay, let me just make this bigger. Okay, did we make a higher high, higher close? Most people think like, hey, trading is subjective. No, it's not. Like, if I ask 100 traders, that's one of my rules when I became a trading coach. It's like, if I ask 100 traders, every single 100 of them needs to giving me the same answer. If like one person say no, then I'm an objective trader. Sorry, an objective subjective coach. Okay, so when we were used to have live sessions and I ask questions, every single one of these people answered the exact same way. That's how you coach, and that's how you learn. Subjectivity will kill your learning. And yes, trading is not 100% objective, but if you make it like 99% objective and you still have trouble, maybe you should not be trading. Go do something else. Okay, because everything in life outside of trading, everything is like subjective. You have to use your brain, and you have to think, and you have to, know how to digest information, make it your own, and make trading decisions. So if I ask 100 clients, did we make a higher high, higher close? Every single one of them will say yes. We did a higher high, higher close. Did price pull back to a logic level of support and resistance? Ignore everything else. Risk reward, blah, blah, blah. Just only a logic level of support and resistance. Pure support. Yes, yes, yes. Good. This was the start of the move. Let's move this line into this where we start pulling back. Okay, and we mark the low where we started. Okay. Did we make another higher high, higher close? Yes or no? 100% yes. We made a higher high, higher close before retracing down. Good. Did we retrace to a logic level of support and resistance? Yes or no? Yes. Good. Now we mark this level. Price was like playing around. No higher high, higher close. No higher high, higher close. Whoops. There you go. A higher high, higher close. Good. So, I sound like a broken record. Did price retrace back into a logic level of support? Yes or no? Just by doing this example, you have already made yourself a nice, juicy side income without knowing anything about anything. Higher time frames, blah, 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 red flag, nothing. By only trading one time frame, 4-hour charts, pure price action trading, that's it. 1-to-1. Yes. Okay, price came down to a very logic level of support. Sorry, here. Very logical level of support. Now we mark, did we make a higher high, higher close? This was the low. This is yes. We made a higher high, higher close. Do you have a logic level to enter? Well, somewhere in here looks logic to me. And now this happens. And now people are like getting panicked. Darko, this stuff doesn't work. We have a losing trade. Well, we had like 10 winning trades in here. We had one losing one in here. And we have no idea if this was a weekly resistance or a monthly resistance. Have no idea. I couldn't care less right now because I show you those in the live PMA when we are taking live trades. Okay. No worries. At some point, price will go against you and you have a losing trade. That's it. Okay, and now you need to rethink. Now we are making a lower low, lower close. That means 8 times out of 10, price will be making a lower high and a lower low. Did that happen? Did price came back to a logic level of resistance before dropping? Yes. Yes. Did we make another lower low, lower close? Yes. That means this is the high, made a lower low, lower close. 8 times out of 10, we make a lower high and a lower low. Did that happen? We made a lower high, or at least like topping this one in here, but we never made a lower low. We failed to make a lower low. That's a warning sign that you should understand as a professional trader. Price went up again, went down, failed again to make a lower low. This is where we mark. We don't care about this stuff. This is where we mark. Okay? Price goes up, now breaching all the tops in here, and drops, failed again to make a lower low. Not even that, we are double bottoming and we are making a higher low. Well, you should start seeing that this is a huge warning sign to my shorting, and you had like 2 days to figure this out and exit at break even, or just do something. Okay, and now we made a higher high, higher close. Now we are back from down to up, and price was kind enough to show you like 3 million clues that I don't have any intentions to breach this low. Okay, and we made a higher high, higher close. Now we continue, made another higher high, higher close, a higher low, and then we are like moving around sideways for a very, very long time, etc., etc. Then this was a higher high, higher close. Okay, and I also see that I've been talking for 26 minutes, and at some point the good stuff ends, and that's where it ends. And what I want you to do is to practice this, and I will do this back to basics, pure price action reading with this concept, one time frame, nothing involved, no risk reward, no upper higher time frame support. This is only reading price, and you will be, if you are not amazed yet, you will definitely be amazed by the time we are doing all the pairs. Okay, feel free to give feedbacks, good or bad, or whatever you have in mind. You won't be hurting my feelings. Hopefully you find this useful, because if you don't see the magic behind this, then I would be a bit worried about your success in trading, because this is where everything starts. This is like lesson number 1. There's no fancy indicators. There is no 3000 like flashing things, like just look fancy. Naked trading, only price. That's all I use. I have one line for resistance, one line for support. I use advanced market flow and combine that with everything else that I do, with results that I'm proud of. And you have been seeing the results for almost 6 years now. 5 years and 6 months. 3 months. Okay? I'm looking forward to read your messages, and hopefully I will be encouraged to do more of this stuff. Okay? Thank you, and I will talk to you on Monday. Cheers.